Are you a real estate virgin? Here's some signs that you might be. Are you a wannabe real estate investor? I thought these were fun. How many perfect deals have you watched slip away between your fingers simply because you didn't have the cash, credit, or connections? How many times have you told yourself someday, while other people who had way less than you did are crushing it? Number one, you notice all the signs. When you're driving through a neighborhood or driving around, you immediately, your eyes are focused. You see the for sale signs, the for rent signs, and the open house signs. Is that you? Number two, you got a Zillow habit. You're always looking on Zillow, seeing what the houses are going for, maybe Redfin, Realtor.com. Number three, you see potential everywhere. You don't see a beat up house. You see a fixer-upper that just needs some lipstick and rouge. Number four, podcast and YouTube is your classroom. You love learning about the different types of real estate investing, apartment complexes, tax liens, how no money down deals, all of that stuff. Number five, you've probably read and bought lots of books. You probably have Rich Dad, Poor Dad sitting on your bookshelf. You may have more tabs opened on your computer up there of all different kinds of real estate blogs and podcasts that you listen to. Number six, your friends are probably tired of hearing about it. You probably asked a couple of them to go in with you on a deal, and they probably said no, they didn't have the cash, credit, or connections either. Number seven, you're probably an open house regular. I know I love it. I go in, I look and see what the latest, greatest, all of the layouts are. And because I have lived in over 30 houses, I can, in like 5 minutes walking through a house, I can tell you everything that's wrong, all the mistakes that they've made. So you might be like me and enjoy going into the open houses. Next, you get excited about the interest rates. You understand that when the interest rates go up, what that's going to do, or if they go down, how that's going to affect the housing market. Next, you may talk to contractors or lenders just for fun, even though you've not even bought anything. You may go by a house that they're working on and go and be nosy and ask a bunch of questions. Is that you? If so, you possibly are a real estate virgin in the making. I know if you're like me, man, for years, I knew that real estate was my game. I grew up as a kid helping my stepdad find houses to fix and flip. That kind of was my thing. I remember going through the newspapers. Y'all may not even realize that, all them classified ads, and helping him look for houses. And he was remarkable. He did a great job. He fixed and flipped his way all the way up in a span of 10 years. It was incredible what he was able to do. But anyways, as I got older, when we retired down here in Florida, I really wanted to get into real estate, but I did not have what? The three things: cash, credit, or connections. And so this is when I created my $1 a day real estate program. And I wrote and published those two books, if y'all remember that, $1 a day real estate, and then also Trading Soda for Real Estate. This is when crowdfunding started becoming a thing, and the laws changed so that you were able to get people together and fund projects, and you could do it with a whole lot less red tape and restrictions than you ever could before, because it's a highly regulated situation. And then later, because I'm here at the beach, I really loved the Airbnb concept. I loved hosting people in my home even, and then condos and houses and all that stuff. And I really loved that until I was a super host with a 5-star rating and over 95% occupancy, which is unheard of in the deal. So that means that I was doing like really good, okay? I was doing really good. And until I got burned. I had this scam artist who obviously knew what they were doing, came in. It was kind of during COVID, and this kind of opened up my eyes about what was going on out here. We had a hot tub that you wasn't able to use because of the COVID restrictions, and there was a fireplace in the house. And obviously it was the middle of July. People are not going to want to use that fireplace, right? And I had that on the listing. And this little couple came in and they sent me a message and said the only reason why they rented that house was because of the fireplace and the hot tub, which we all know that's absolutely ridiculous, right? And I told them that they were, which I had a really strict refund policy because, boy, when we are tourist season down here, so we have to be strict, okay, on our cancellation policies. And so anyways, I went above that and I said, you know what? If that's the case, that's fine. You go ahead and go out there. I'm going to let you stay for free tonight, and I'm going to let you go find you another place comparable to mine for less than what you're paying here or equal to. Well, I knew they couldn't because I was very, very affordable, and this was Blue Angels weekend and I knew they wasn't never going to be able to do it, right? And so they stayed the whole week. Never thought anything about it. I thought everything was fine. They checked out, and I got a notice from Airbnb that they gave them a 50% discount on their stay that week. Yeah, I lost 50%. I was like, what? What in the world? So I sent all my screenshots, all of the conversations, all of that stuff to Airbnb. And guess what? They still sided with them. Even though I had it listed on there that the hot tub couldn't be used and the fireplace, you know, July, they still burned me. I was like, this is absolutely crazy. So anyways, I got more and more into it, and I started meeting people who were just killing it, doing some different things. I learned about fractionally funding, and I learned, man, what most people really want. They understand real estate investing, and they absolutely love the thought of passive income, the tax benefits, and the appreciation. But what they really are after is the passive income. They don't want the headaches and the hassle. Am I right or am I right? Yes, I'm right. Okay. And so that's when I started working on this new project, how to reduce risk and all of this stuff. And, you know, the biggest problem that real estate investors have is having access to capital. That's their biggest problem, right? That's their biggest problem. But what I have learned is if you've got a really good deal, you can attract the money. So anyways, I hope you guys will pay attention and listen to some of the exciting things that I've got coming up during the month of September. If you are a real estate wannabe and you don't want any of the hassles and the headaches associated with fixing toilets, you don't want to worry about doing a fix and flip, you don't want to worry about tenants, you won't worry about Airbnb scamming you, you know, all of those things, this is your deal. This is going to be a group of us. We're going to get together as a cohort. I've already got the community set up online. It's going to be really cool. It's on that new school platform, and I'm going to be unleashing that here in the next day or two. I'm so excited. I've almost got that done. But anyways, again, if you are a real estate investor wannabe and you don't want any of the hassles and headaches, and if you at least got enough to buy you one soft drink a day. Did you hear me? If you can buy one soft drink a day, you can afford to participate and join us in our efforts. We're going to be investing in communities all across America. Low risk, high reward. It's going to be awesome, and I can't wait to tell you more about it. I'm going to be hosting a webinar where you can hop on probably next week and learn a little bit more, and we'll also have that available on demand for those of you who are interested. This is Nancy Gaskin, sowing seeds of hope and financial opportunity in communities around the globe. Let's connect, partner, and profit.